Connecting.
Connection. Complete.
London. Oslo.
Cologne.
Berlin. Stockholm. Dublin. Brussels.
Vienna. Helsinki.
Amsterdam.
Kyiv.
11 cities.
Make some noise for yourselves.
10 countries. Go! Are you guys ready for a party?
One massive Friday night.
Friday! This is
Europe's biggest dance show.
coming up in 1 hour. It's 1's Live from Cologne. In half an hour.
It's NRK MP3 from Oslo.
But right now, live from London, Danny Howard.
Yes, hello, it's Danny Howard here. It's Friday night. The time is 6:30pm here in London, 7:30pm across Central Europe, and this is Europe's biggest dance show. 11 stations, 10 countries. It's time to unite, come together and celebrate dance and electronic music from our respective nations. And more importantly, have one huge party. Hello to everyone listening across Europe right now. It's gonna be a big one. Coming up, we're going to be hearing from Ukraine, Netherlands, Finland, Austria, Belgium, Ireland, Sweden, Germany and Norway. But it's my honour, my pleasure to kick this off here in the UK. I'm going to start with what we like to call our hottest record. This is our biggest track of the week. And it comes from Sam Smith and their track Unholy, getting the remix treatment from Disclosure. Let's do it.
Lucky girl. She got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the you tell me that you do. Dirty boy. You know everyone is talking on the scene. I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean.
To millions
across Europe.
One massive night of dance. This
is Europe's
biggest
dance show.
That was BBC Radio 1's hottest record for this week, which is the one track that we think is the biggest dance track right now. And would you look who it is? The band is back together. Sam Smith and Disclosure, welcome back to Radio 1 and welcome to Europe's biggest dance show. How are we?
Hey.
Hello.
Guy Howard, you teased this on your Instagram at the end of August, and at first glance I was thinking the trilogy is complete, but as always keeping us on our toes, a twist in the tail, actually a remix of Sam's latest single. Did you approach it differently to working on an original together, and how is it working with Sam's vocals again?
Yeah, it was horrible. It sounded disgusting, so we thought we got to do something to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah, awful single.
Yeah, it's amazing what plugins can do, though. You definitely approach it differently. I mean, when we've written together in the past, one of the main things we have to do is sit in the room and think of a concept. And so when you're given stems to a song that already exists, that is done. So you have to interpret something in a fresh way.
Sam, it sounds like you put them to the test with this one. You pushed them to their technical limits, but they of course delivered, which is why it's our hottest and we love it. How does it feel working with the boys again? Does it feel like old times, like coming home, if you will, a little bit?
Oh my gosh, I mean, we've been friends for all these years. We see each other all the time, really. But I'm so honoured to have a remix from them both. These guys don't do anything they don't like, so it's a real compliment. And it's insane. I mean, the song's dark and sexy and frisky, and if you want something filthier than the original, then you go here, So I'm happy about it.
Add some Disclosure filth to it. I love it. This is Europe's biggest dance show that we are currently broadcasting on.
Oh, wow.
You guys have performed all over the globe, but is there anywhere in Europe that you particularly love to go and perform?
Oh, do you know what I should mention? We actually pretty much started and finished this whole remix in Italy, just outside of Bologna, because we had a show there. So shouts to Italy for the inspiration for finishing the Unholy remix.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie mille. Grazie mille.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of festivals this year, me and Howard, and some of the European ones have been epic. Denmark sticks out, Belgium sticks out. I mean, European festivals are great, especially for dance music.
Yeah.
People just get it. What about yourself?
Oh, I love all of Europe, really.
Yes.
But
That's the right thing to say.
I do love Paris. I love Paris.
Yes. Big up France. So, Unholy, the Disclosure remix of Sam Smith, is our hottest record tonight. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting to us. It's been amazing to have you in the studio, back together once again.
Broadcasting to millions
Across Europe.
One massive night of dance.
This is Europe's
biggest
dance show.
And the original of Sam Smith Unholy has just spent 3 weeks at the top of the official charts here in the UK. Now it's sounding even bigger thanks to Disclosure. And it's Danny Howard here in the UK on Europe's biggest dance show. It's BBC Radio 1. Where are you listening? On Twitter, hashtag Europe's biggest dance show. I want to know what country you're in, what your name is, who you're with. I will give you a shout out. And these guys have been flying all year in the UK. Repping Scotland, LF System.
Friday night. One huge night of dance.
Broadcasting
to millions across Europe.
This is Europe's biggest dance show.
Biggest Dance Show. It's Danny Howard here, representing the UK on BBC Radio 1. Hello to all our friends across Europe listening right now. And it's my job for this half an hour to play you some of the biggest tunes coming out of the UK recently and this year in way of electronic music. I hope you're enjoying what you're hearing so far. This guy, a bit of a national treasure for us, Eats Everything on the remix of Jessie Ware. And before that, LF System with Hungry for Love. They had a track called Afraid to Feel. That spent 8 weeks at the top of the official chart here. It was the dance tune of the summer. Well, one of them. I'm about to play the other in just a second. Shout out to Bernie. Locked in, message me on Twitter. And he hashtagged Europe's Biggest Dance Show. Wherever you're listening right now, get on Twitter. Write the hashtag Europe's Biggest Dance Show. Tell me who you're with, what country, what city you're listening in. I'd love to know. I'd love to shout you out as well. And this was the other tune of the summer I was talking about. Eliza Rose, baddest of them all. People locked in and messaging from across Europe. Hello to Roy from the Netherlands, Sorin from Romania was loving the Disclosure, and Sam Smith earlier. They said they created a masterpiece. I have to agree with you there. Patrick and Ryan listening to the tunes from Paris. We've got Mike in Poland. Keep the shouts coming in. On Twitter, hashtag Europe's Biggest Dance Show. Okay, a genre that we love in the UK that has really had a resurgence this year is drum and bass. So we've got some of the hot names from the UK D&B scene right now to give you an insight into its importance right now.
One massive Friday night.
This is Europe's Biggest Dance Show.
Hi, this is Andy C.
I'm Flavour D.
This is Sub Focus.
What's up, guys? A little sound here.
You're Molly Collins.
I'm Friction.
We're Perry and Tommy.
Drum and bass to me is my safe space where I can be my boisterous self, leave all my stresses at home and just get lost in the music.
It's just an incredibly rich subculture and style of music.
Drum and bass to me is what a full English is to an empty stomach.
If I had to summarise drum and bass in one word, it would be vibes.
Timeless.
Energy.
Togetherness.
Fast.
Life. It's life. It's our life. It's all I've ever known.
My favourite D&B artist right now has got to be a guy called Goddard.
My man, Channel from Manchester.
Fred V.
T95.
Disruptor.
So many new artists, and it's so good to see.
Hi, I'm Nia Archives, and D&B to me is culture, community, lifestyle, mindset, philosophy, a way of living. I would say 2022 has been a massive year for D&B and Jungle. You've been hearing Jungle at every single festival, which has been crazy. And there's been a mad crossover from the underground to the more mainstream, which has been amazing to see artists break through from the underground scene as well. I think it's the hottest sound because it's punk, and after like the pandemic and lockdown, people want to go out, they want to rave, they want to let loose and express themselves, and I think it's the perfect soundtrack for that. Let me give you a flavour of the vibrant D&B scene in the UK right now. This is my track by Anna.
On Bayana, on BBC Radio 1, it's Europe's biggest dance show, and Near Archive sort of leading the way for a new generation of artists within drum and bass and jungle here in the UK. She's definitely a superstar in the making, and we love her here. And this is Europe's biggest dance show. Loads of people getting in touch from across the continent. Hello to Michael in Germany, Danny in Ireland, Stephen Holly in Germany, we've got Tom in Austria, Jamie in Austria, we've got Jennifer locked in and listening from Denmark, Adam in Prague. Just feels so massive. I mean, it's always a big occasion on a Friday night on Radio 1, celebrating the start to the weekend, but this is just on another level. Hello, welcome one and all. Whether you're listening in the UK or across Europe, let me know your name, what country, maybe even more specifically the city. Hashtag Europe's biggest dance show. Northern Ireland, Bicep, that of new music featuring Clara Lassan is called Water, and it's Europe's biggest dance show, repping the UK. My name's Danny Howard, welcome along. Every week on my show we do something called the Mini Mix, Radio 1's Mini Mix. This is where we invite a different artist, a special guest onto the show and challenge them to fit as many tracks into 5 minutes as possible. It's the non-stop, full fire, high energy mix to get you going for the weekend. And the theme on this one is British bangers. And it's over to Dusky to do the honours.
BBC Radio 1's
Mini Mix. Mini.
For the first time on this planet,
when I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head, and I just can't get enough. I just
Apache, big in a jungle. We tell them boy, watch it, don't man. Me and the daughter, original.
Wow, Dusky, that mix was massive. That was Dusky with their Best of British Bangers mini mix, just to give you a little flavour of some UK bangers, past and present. Loving it. And thank you to them for taking the time of putting that together. And it's Danny Howard representing the UK on Europe's Biggest Dance Show. Thank you so much for all the messages. Loads of them coming in from across the continent. Hi to Christian, listening from Finland. Emily from Sweden. Got JH, also from Finland. Got Pia from Sweden. Sammy from Finland as well. Michael from Switzerland. And then Leroy's showing off there. He's listening via a German radio station, but he's here in the UK. I love it, the magic of radio. Okay, just under 5 minutes left from me before I hand over to Norway. And with our brightest new talent, Tisha, with Dancing in the Shadows. New album, Capricorn Sun. It's an absolute triumph as far as debut albums go. From the UK's Tisha, featuring Clementine Douglas, Dancing in the Shadows. And wow, this half an hour has flown by. It's been my honour to represent the UK here, live on BBC Radio 1, coming to you from London. We're going to cross Europe throughout the night. It really is a huge occasion, a special occasion actually. Thank you so much for your company, wherever you've been listening. Hopefully we've got your Friday night off to a flyer. Off to NRK MP3 in Norway next. We're going to sign off with this. Fred again with Cami.